The revs on this Mk2 Golf have gone a bit potty. It now idles at around 2,500 to 3,000 revs. Now we believe this is a problem caused by the Waxstat, which is part of the carburetor. And also if we turn the engine off, it overruns for a little while too. But our main problem is the over revs. These do drop when you just put it under load, as I'm taking off there, but when I get around the corner, if I take my feet off the pedals, you'll see it heads back up towards 3,000 revs. I'll just show you, my feet are off the pedals there, the car's driving itself along. As you can see, I've now removed the carburetor from the car. When you first remove it, if you turn it upside down, you'll find that fuel pours out all over the place because there is fuel held inside this unit. And if I just show you around the back, most of the hose pipes were on here, which I've taken off, and as you can see they're perishing and some of them have indeed split or they're broken. I will replace those with some universal pipe work. I've taken many photos and I've taken a video as well also, so I will know how it goes back on there. Now the problem we had with the car was the car was revving up to 2,500 and 3,000 revs on its own, but even when you switch the engine off there was an overrun where the car wouldn't shut off for a moment. We think the overrun was caused by this, the 3/4 point unit, and if you tried moving this at all it was very stiff, but now it's off. We've put some lubricant in and around here, and now when you press it, it's much freer, the movement on it, and a good force pushing back up, so hopefully that will solve the overrun. But the revs, what we have done, it seems to be, going off what we've read on the internet, it seems to be all down to the Waxstat unit, which we have removed here, and this, when we removed it, was very stiff. So what we did, we put it in boiling water, we left it in there, that's cooled down now though, and then we've now found that you can now press this down and it moves of its own free accord, and in fact you can actually pull it out and it's just a pin, as you can see there. So now hopefully that's got free movement on it when we put that back, but we'll clean these other parts up first. Now all it does is that pin pushes on this pin here, which moves a pin inside there, so it's actually hollow. It just pushes the pin at the back and then moves all these flaps. So we've given these butterfly flaps a good clean out with some carb cleaner, and hopefully when we put it all back together with the new vacuum pipes and with these parts hopefully now working, that should solve all our problems, but we won't know until it's back on the car. As you can see, the vacuum pipes have now been replaced on the carburetor. This pipe connects here to the bottom of the carburetor here. The vacuum reservoir, the tube on that one, splits and goes to the top here, and this pipe here which connects to the inlet manifold. On the rear of the carburetor, the one off this unit goes into the carburetor. These three at the top, one there, one on the top of this unit, and the one nearest to us on this unit, those are connected together. And then if you look at the small red washers, one here, a bit dirty, one here, and one at the bottom here, those are connected together. Then the two yellow washers, those are connected via this tube here. And then the one that goes on here is what goes to the air box. And before we put it in, we must remember to insert this bolt at the back just so it goes underneath, and then we can put the other 2 bolts in and fit our accelerator cable afterwards. And that's the carburetor back in place. And that's the airbox with the vacuum pipes back on the car now. So we just have to see how the car runs with the carburetor done. The car seems to be running very well indeed now. I did have to increase the fast idle as the tick over was running down as low as 400 or 500, but now, as you can see, it's near normal and everything else appears to be working too. Thanks, bye.